We have all seen the Made in America product labels, but what does the USA guarantee really mean? The July cover story in Consumer Reports takes an in-depth look at the truth about Made in America and the buying power it creates. Tod Marks is a senior projects editor at the magazine and joins us once again at the table. Hello, Tod Marks.
Hi, Gail. How are you?
I'm really good. So Made in America isn't what we think it is, you're saying?
Well, it may be more than what you think it is. The word is magnetism. It brings out the best in people because people want to believe that manufacturing in America is still alive and well, and that it has a tremendous impact on our overall economy, the well-being of workers. Not only that, it connotes health and safety. You know, the idea that we've seen a lot of recalls of high-profile products from overseas, even foods. So the words Made in America still carry tremendous clout, but there's a tremendous amount of confusion about it.
You've got a but coming.
I've got a big but coming. Yeah. And the big but is there are qualified and unqualified claims. When people see the words Made in America, they see a big American flag, they see an eagle soaring.
Right.
You know, it may or may not mean what you think it does, because when a claim is unqualified, made in the USA, what that means and what that should tell consumers is that all or virtually all of that product, all the components came from the U.S. and the product was made or fabricated here. That's great. That's a clear-cut, unqualified claim. When you get qualified claims, that's where you run into trouble. And that's the kind of thing you see 70 to 90, designed in the U.S. or designed in California, you know, and assembled in China. Something you see with a lot of Apple products. Or you may see 70% of components from the U.S. or created in the U.S., you know, and fabricated here. Those are the kind of fuzzy areas because under Federal Trade Commission regulations, a company really is that what they can't do is mislead the consumer. What's an average or a reasonable person likely to think if they see the flag and see the words created in America? That's a no-no.
One of the clues is this country of origin, right? Because you really don't know what you're buying, but you can look for that country of origin.
If a product is made in the U.S., it does not have to proclaim that. However, if a product comes from abroad, it has to have country of origin labeling. That is a government requirement. And it's not always in a conspicuous area. It may be with a refrigerator on the back, on the label inside the door. You have to look, get your magnifying glass sometimes and look for the fine print. But if a product does come overseas, it does have to be labeled as such.
What if the components are made, produced overseas, manufactured overseas, and then they're put together in the United States?
That's a qualified claim. It's not an outright made in USA claim where, again, all or virtually all of the materials and the fabrication have to happen here. But it is very confusing. And one thing I've seen, we did this story before a few years ago, and I'm seeing more and more companies that are clearly spelling out some of the parameters right on the smack face on their labels. Like we've seen with GE, 70 to 90% of components, you know, from the U.S.
And it affects our buying habits, does it not?
It does.
It says Made in America. It affects what we do.
Absolutely. 8 in 10 Americans surveyed by Consumer Reports National Research Center said they would prefer to buy an American-made product, and 60% said they were willing to pay at least 10% more for that. So tremendous power, tremendous clout.
All right, Tod Marks, thanks very much.